Supremacy MMA, proud sponsors of Ultimate Challenge.
Now, I'm here with a backstage reporter. You've been in the changing rooms. The atmosphere out there, what's the atmosphere like out there?
I mean, the fans are going mental. People outside they're crazy. And the fighters, well, they're excited themselves. So everything's been really, really great. And
the big question is, we got Ollie Thompson, we got Ben Smith. Who do you want to win?
Do you know what? I love them both, but let's make the best man win.
Let the best man win. This one is Ollie Thompson versus Big Bad Ben Smith.
My name's Ollie Thompson. I'm from the Southeast. I'm representing First Generation and ZT Fitness.
I'm Big Ben Smith. I train out at Team Titan, Kettle's Gym, and I'm representing Team 187.
I've trained my hardest ever for this fight. Tonight is the most important thing I've ever done. I've won Britain's Strongest Man, competed in World's Strongest Man a few times, but still, this is it. I want this belt, I want the British title, and I want to do whatever it takes to get it.
I'm feeling great. I've got no injuries. I'm fit, strong, fast. I've improved in every area, and I tell you what, tonight I'm going to slay the strongman.
Ben, we're here. It's fight night for your title. We were supposed to fight last year. You got cancelled, but I've been ready since then, and I've stayed ready. And tonight's the night I take the title.
I know you've got a strongman background. You're a big, strong guy. You're powerful. I know all that. I've watched your tapes. I've seen your videos. Listen, I respect you, okay? But you need to respect me as well. There's nothing that you can show me that I ain't seen before. You ain't going to trouble me in any area. And tonight, my friend, it's not your time to take my belt. I'm going to still remain the champion.
When I was younger, I went to the cinema and watched Clash of the Titans. Tonight, I'll be refereeing it. This fight is all about who stays stronger for longer. A cracking main event.
My verdict for this fight, 2 bulls are going to lock horns.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event of the evening as heavyweight title fight. Ollie Thompson versus Ben Smith. And guys, I'm going to bring you in here. I'm going to bring you in first, Ian. It's Ollie making his way to the cage, but I'm just going to bring you in here. How exciting is this fight for those at home?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most anticipated heavyweight bouts in UK MMA history. I mean, these two guys, they're both... I mean, Ollie Thompson's classed as a strong man, but Ben Smith is predominantly a strong man, not in the sense of competition, but obviously they're both super powerful guys. They're both not the best strikers out there, but they are both great grapplers with ground and pound skill. They are carbon copies of each other. I think the winner of this fight, it'll be 1 on cardio and 2 the guy who puts his opponent on his back. That will be the dividend of this fight. I can't see a knockout standing up. I'd be very surprised to see a submission, but ground and pound, your guy, when he's on his back, that will make the dividends of who's going to win this fight. And obviously, to do that, they have to have been working on their cardio.
So here he is, Big Ben Smith. And Ian, I'm going to bring you in here. I know you know Ben really well. Tell us a little bit about Ben.
Well, Ben just keeps going from strength to strength. When I first saw this guy fight, he was raw, but you could see the talent that he had hidden beneath him. Big, strong guy, great ground and pound skills. Like I said before, when I watched this guy fight, he fought one of my guys, Darren Towler. Now, Darren Towler can pick up a double-decker bus above his head. That's how strong he is. But Ben Smith just handled him with ease. So handling it again against a guy like Ollie Thompson, I don't think the strength issue is going to be a matter.
It's the main event of the evening, the heavyweight title bout. And just to remind everybody to check out twitter.com/UCMMA and also www.facebook.com/UCMMA for all the latest information. And also check out the UCMMA YouTube channel, where a lot of the preliminary bouts for tonight will be aired at later dates. And gentlemen, there's been some crackers.
Absolutely, tonight's been an absolute barnstormer. And I mean, let's be honest, it's called Lights Out. What a fantastic name, because it's been just that throughout most this evening.
But to be honest, I think this has been the most knockouts I've ever seen in one event.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sponsored by Warriors Creed, also sponsored by Supremacy MMA. And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? from the Troxy in London, England, it's go time! 3 rounds of fighting for the Ultimate Challenge Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 7 wins, 2 losses. He weighed in at 116 kilograms. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. Fighting out of ZT Fight School, Ali Thompson. And introducing your champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 8 wins, 3 losses. He weighed in at 106 kilograms. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. Fighting out of Team Titan in Kettle's Gym, your reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Big Ben Smith. And when the action begins, your referee in charge is Grant Waterman.
Here we come, guys. Here we go. You've been here before. You know what's going on. Any questions for me? Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my words of command at all times. If I tell you to stop, you stop. Touch gloves. Let's get ready for war.
So the intensity's here. The night has arrived. The heavyweight title is on the line. Ben Smith, Ali Thompson.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight.
Well, a lot of people have talked about this bout. A lot of people have said who is the best. We are now going to find out.
2 truly statuesque fighters, circling, flicking out the jabs there.
Oh, big left hand caught there on the face of Ollie Thompson. But Thompson now has Ben Smith against the cage.
And this is the clinch position, pummeling in. There's some horsepower going off there, ladies and gentlemen.
Good knee to the body from Smith. Forced Ollie Thompson to drop his weight.
Well, Smith doing really well. He's got the overhook and the underhook, but Ollie Thompson does even better. He drops down even lower. That's what you need to do when somebody's got the underhook like that. You've got to drop down just a little bit lower. And the takedown, this is what Ollie Thompson wants. Now in side control. Decided to drop back into half guard.
Ollie Thompson seems as though he's trying to tie up that right hand of Ben Smith's, enabling himself to get some space to posture and fire. And as I said that, he does so. A couple of short left hands inside. It looks as though Ben Smith may have a cut just above the right eye there. Could cause him problems. The ref will have to look in.
Look what Ollie Thompson's doing. He's got his hand around the back of Ben Smith and then grabbing his wrist, so that ties him up and he can't defend the punches that's coming in. But Ben Smith has seen that. He's moved back to his knee. Ben Smith going to get back to his feet, taking punches in the meantime.
Thompson swings his opponent to the ground.
Oh, he needs to be careful. Does Ben Smith taking the rear mount is Ollie Thompson.
Smith could be in trouble as Ollie Thompson rolls to his back.
Got both hooks in, looking for the rear naked choke. And this is exactly where you don't want to be, under a colossus like Ollie Thompson as he rains those shots down. And with a big, powerful guy like that, he doesn't need as much space to generate that impact.
Well, I've seen Ben Smith in trouble like this before and has managed to work his way loose. But never with a man who is as colossal as what Ollie Thompson is. But the referee knows that he's been in this kind of trouble before. He is the champion. Oh, and he escapes from it. Nice knee.
And you can see the amount of claret that's come from Ben Smith's eye. And also possibly the head of Ollie Thompson.
And Smith throwing a wild shot there. Thompson does well to see it coming.
I think Smith is a little bit annoyed with himself, so he thought, I'm going to come back and throw some big bombs. But he needs to relax, he needs to calm down. Oh, big left hand! Wow, how Ollie Thompson kept standing from that, I do not know. That was a thunderous left hand.
And that is a power takedown.
Huge drive behind it.
I know that Ben Smith wants to finish this fight, but he shouldn't close the gap as quickly and as fast as that, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to get took down. He needs to be cool, calm and collected. This is for the heavyweight title.
And you've said that several times, Ian, that the easiest time to take a man down is when he's coming forward at you.
Exactly.
And you can see now Ollie Thompson trying to set himself a base to fire shots. Ben Smith.
Look at the quickness for a heavyweight like Ollie Thompson. He's rotated around the back there. He's at the back of his opponent there. He's got a nice grip. He's going to be looking to take that leg and see if Ben Smith holding on to the cage.
Taking some punishment right now.
Well, I have seen Ben Smith take some punishment and come back, and I've also seen Ollie Thompson take some punishment in a heavyweight tournament that he did, and he came back. So these guys have been in wars before. This is not new to them. They know what it's like to be punched and then come back in tremendous condition. This is why I said at the beginning, it's all down to cardio, because if you're not fit, these punches are going to wear you down, tie you out, and give you up.
Ben Smith attempted the guillotine, pulled his opponent down. His opponent's mounted him. Now he's taken the back. Ollie Thompson on the back of Smith. And this is where Ben Smith needs to be careful.
Back and forth exchanges from both fighters. Ben Smith moves it forward into the guard of his opponent. And this is what Ben Smith's going to have to show. This is the heart of a champion that you want to see. Can he battle through these adverse situations? As we've said hundreds of times, it's very easy to be the hammer, it's harder to be the nail. And that's what we're seeing with Ben Smith now. He's come through a tough situation and he's looking aggressive and looking to take it to his man.
Wow. Ollie Thompson to get back to your feet from that position. I mean, oh, nice guillotine. That looks tight. Ollie Thompson now. That was the 10-second knock. What a first round. Was that 5 minutes? Just goes to show the pace of this first round.
And both these fighters, what an intense first round. And guys, we've had a whole night of action. The only two fights to go into the second round are the heavyweights. And you can see from the replay, Ben Smith caught Ollie Thompson with a few good shots, and I think that was the catalyst to force Ollie to shoot for the takedown.
Definitely, and now the reamount, how Ben Smith escaped from here, I do not know. He's obviously been in this position many, many times in training, because he defended it real well. When you've got a guy the size of Ollie Thompson, look at that escape, that was fantastic. Nice knee. I think if Ollie Thompson just been a little bit shorter, that knee could have been, and a thunderous left hand.
So after a war in the first, what are we expecting for the second?
Both fighters with a mark of respect now for each other. They know what each other do, but a huge shot there from Smith that doesn't land, and another.
Ben needs to be careful. He's throwing the punches, but he's ending up on top of Ollie Thompson. If he catches with him and drops him, great, but if he doesn't, Ollie Thompson's going to shoot. There we go. Oh, man.
Perfect call.
Good work by Smith.
Look at the, wow, great hips on Ben Smith. Now the knees. Did you see how Ben Smith just turned his hips and stood back up? That was unbelievable. For heavyweights, I mean, these guys are big and they do moves what lightweights do.
Thompson looking to grind his man out, take the fight out of his opponent. It's a pure war of wills at this point as he threads his hands through there, maybe looking for the single if he can turn his man round. He's got the double maybe. He's trying to lock the hands, hard to see from our vantage point.
Good defense there by Ben Smith.
Smith showing good defense, but Thompson, to his credit, is doing the right thing by making his man work.
Exactly. The lactic acid buildup in the arms of these fighters will be tremendous. You can see where Ollie Thompson wants this, and he gets it again, taking the back of Ben Smith.
And that's a huge fighter to be raining down shots from top, and a knee to the body. That was huge.
And Smith looks in trouble.
That knee rocked him.
Smith looks in trouble. Ollie with a flying knee.
Ollie Thompson looks fit. Tired, yes, but still strong with fitness coming forward. Taking a little bit of a breather. He's now going to do a leg drag. Switching to the double.
Gets both and wins the takedown again.
And gentlemen, have we seen anybody take Big Ben Smith out of his game like this and relentlessly put on, for me, what's been a takedown clinic?
Beautiful work.
How many times can you be taken down? How many times can you have someone take you back? And how many times can you be reversed?
Ben Smith finding the strength from somewhere to keep it going.
Just when you think one man is gaining the advantage, the other man comes back with thunderous punches like that.
Ollie Thompson now
with a triangle.
Doesn't get it.
Now we see Ben Smith in side control. Now moving to half guard. The crowd are going crazy for these two heavyweights.
Smith looking for the guillotine choke, doesn't quite get it.
Thompson looking to stand up.
Smith pops back, trying to sink that guillotine.
He tried to sink it in, Rob. He tried to sink it in, but Ollie Thompson saw it and moved to side control. Again, switching to all fours as Ben Smith. Ollie Thompson working for the guillotine himself. Will he drop back?
That's a powerful man locking his arms around the windpipe there, looking to close those carotids off. Ben Smith never stopping, coming forward, driving forward, maybe looking for that takedown. He's got a single himself, but what a reversal from Thompson there. Saw the takedown was coming and rotated round his man. I mean, these aren't transitions we see, gentlemen, in heavyweight fights.
That's right, Thompson again with a back. Doesn't even bubble with the hook. The choke looks as though it's set.
It's tap.
He taps, it's all over.
Ollie Thompson
is now
is the new UCMMA champion, Rob. We call it.
What a war.
Wow, unbelievable.
Thompson locked in, didn't get the hooks in because he felt the choke was nice and tight. We usually say position before submission, but in this case he had that submission locked on and left his man with no choice but to tap.
And what a night. I mean, what a way to end the night, guys, with an absolute heavyweight war.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Referee Grant Waterman calls a stop to this contest in the second round, declaring your winner and new Ultimate Challenge heavyweight champion, Ollie Thompson!
Amazing main event! Wow! Unbelievable! Let's have a quick interview, brother. Let's have a quick interview. Sorry to jump in here.
Man, I was just, Ben flipped it on me a little bit.
Yeah.
Started throwing some bombs, man. He knows they were hitting me too, so he didn't stop.
Listen, that was one of the things that was really surprising. Ben's stand-up was looking very clean, very tidy, and he was connecting, as we can see, the evidence from the cuts.
You know what? The fact that Ben's wrestling and his base is so strong opens his strikes up, as he probably knows. That's what works. Changes his level, my hands come down, bang, bang, bang. Damn, man, these punches are making me tired.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your new heavyweight champion, Ollie Thompson. Dave, you're with the Grand Prix champ. Well, just a quick few words with Ben, the former champion. Ben, you don't like all that former champion rubbish. What you got to say, Ben? Because you looked amazing in there, and it's like one of them things unlucky.
Yeah, listen, it was a good fight. Respect to Ollie. The weight difference did play a bit of a part, but to be honest, I don't think I was as tired as him. I was a bit slow on a couple of transitions. He caught me in the choke.
Do you know what? I love the guys down here. This has been a night of pure lights out action. Jason, I've never seen a show like this. Listen, it's been fantastic. Let me explain something to you. Only 2 fights went to the second round. It's one of them nights. It's been amazing. From Jason Badass Barrett, from Dave O'Donnell. We'll see you next time on The Ultimate Challenge.
Supremacy MMA, proud sponsors of Ultimate Challenge.